Marvel Rivals devs are still cooking, and I have a bunch of really good updates and news for you today. So here what we have. First of all, James, one of the moderators of the Discord official group, said that I just gotta say I like the heroes with an S in the end, so it's multiple heroes that come in. We cooked hard. Oh, I'm pretty sure that they did. And I think that he's kind of teasing Fantastic Four, because we already have a lot of different leaks and showcases that Fantastic Four is definitely coming to the game. We already know how the Thing, Mr. Fantastic and Human Torch will look like. There's no update on Sue so far on Invisible Woman, but I think that she will be a really great strategist, and from what we know, Mr. Fantastic gonna be the Vanguard, the Thing is also gonna be the Vanguard, and Human Torch is most likely gonna be the Duelist. So I think that we gonna see this huge stuff revealed pretty soon, and I can't wait to see this, because these teasers are obviously here because it's gonna happen pretty soon. Besides, we also get the new stuff revealed on the Cloak and Dagger kit. So daggers primary fire 6 allies and will continue to do so if they out of your line of sight. You can bounce it on the walls to try and get it to your teammates out of your sight. And I think that this is pretty good stuff. Like, for now, Cloak and Dagger are not really the best top tier healers for the Marvel Rivals. I think Luna, Snow, Mantis and Lucky are much better, and also Jav the Shark as well. So I think that this is kind of a little additional buff, or I mean kind of hidden advantage over the Cloak and Dagger, because they can be much more effective and at the same time be a little bit more safer, since they don't really have any good escapes. So I think it's obviously a good thing to know if you main Cloak and Dagger. Also, we get a new article about Marvel Rivals, and here's what it says. Despite Marvel Rivals players using Overwatch's worst meta and DPS main refusing to swap, the hero shooter leads to say the team is not considering a role queue. Marvel Rivals creative director Guan Chen has confirmed that NetEase isn't considering role limits for the time being, despite players' demand. For some context, Overwatch spent its first 3 years not limiting anyone which hero they should pick, meaning you would have matches where everyone's playing DPS or less commonly healers. The topic of role limits in Marvel Rivals has been one of the fierce debate, with proponents arguing it would stop players from using Overwatch's notorious GOATS meta and force stubborn DPS main to support their team by swapping into other roles when necessary. But role queue critics say that should be free to choose whichever hero you want to play, balanced by demand. So, well, at least for now, developers in NetEase is siding with the latter, telling Esports in no uncertain terms that role queue isn't in the plans. Right now, we're not considering role queue, said Chan. The team's goal is to offer a wider variety of team composition through the team-up skills and their own designs to tell people play their Marvel superheroes rather than limited players to choosing the role. From the data we're seeing in our backend, things are going pretty solid, Chan said. We want people to have a Marvel experience where they're free to select what they want. Since the closed beta, things have been rational and within expectations. In our competitive play recently, there is a lot of different compositions emerging from players, and we'd like to continue to monitor these fun compositions and how they impact our game. So overall, I think that this is really good update for people who don't really want role queues, and honestly I think that for now we should just have tons of fun. Of course, sometimes it's not that good if you play strategists or vanguards in the role queue, I mean in the ranked, and you have like 5 DPS insta-lock. It's obviously bad for these people, but for all other people who are here just for fun, I think this is totally acceptable. And as well, as they mentioned, Overwatch didn't have a role queue for 3 years since the release, and I think that works well. Back in the day it was fun and a lot of people enjoyed the game, and we all know what happened to the Overwatch right now. Yeah, so I think that maybe Guan is right and he knows what he's doing, so hopefully Marvel Rivals developers will continue to excavate the data, will know everything that's happening in the game right now, and will make some decisions based on it, and not just on some random players crying or something like this. We also get the new update from the Hey guys, I'm happy to announce that to celebrate Marvel Rivals release and getting closer to 10k on my channel, I decided to make a $200 worth lattice giveaway. To participate, you need to subscribe to this channel, like and comment any video, then stay tuned and watch my videos to see the winner. And that's all. There will be 5 winners in total, which I'll choose randomly from the subscribers. Thank you for your support and good luck. Daniku himself, and he said, one guy asked him any updates on the Steam Point shop, stuff being added, and he replied, this is on the to-do list. So basically Daniku approved that we're gonna get some cool stuff in the Steam if you're using PC and Steam to play the game. So you will be able to probably buy some banners, some backgrounds, some icons in the Marvel Rivals theme dedicated to Marvel Rivals. So if you are a big fan and you want to make your personal page look like this, I think this one is really good news for you. Besides, we also get the kinda secret buff of the Punisher revealed. So the Punisher in the turret can't be eaten by Jeff's ultimate, and oh my god, this is actually huge. Like, just imagine when Jeff trying to kill you and try to grab you with his ult, you just go into the turret mode and destroy him in a blink of an eye, rescuing your team and staying safe for some brief period of time if there are no any enemies around you who can kill you. So I think that this is pretty strong, and actually this is kind of makes sense because Punisher turns into the object and he is not a hero for some time because he is literally sitting on the chair, and I think that it quite makes sense, and I really like how much things we still don't know in the Marvel Rivals and how much interesting stuff and interactions we gonna discover in the closest future. Besides, we get this amazingly sweet Deadpool concept, and oh my god, this is just looks gorgeous. It's from the Neko, and I must say that this is absolutely cool. We definitely would like to see Deadpool as soon as possible in the game, and we already have some tips and leaks and some of the teasers on some different maps in the Marvel Rivals already. Also, we have some quotes from the Squirrel Girl, which mentioned Deadpool coming soon. So I think that this is actually pretty huge, and we're gonna see him soon, and I hope that he will be, well, duelist obviously, because this guy can't be on any other role. So yeah, tell me your thoughts about this amazing Marvel Rivals Deadpool concept, because personally I think that this is 100% lead. Also, if you faced some issues with starter gameplay, we have the fix. Here's what Jim Veal says on the Reddit. Do you have a super beefy PC but are still experiencing really laggy bad stuttering issues? Same here. I have a high-end Intel CPU and RTX 3090, so I was willing to just chalk it up to bad optimization. I found that at least for my PC I had to disable Control Flow Guard for the Marvel Rivals. You can technically turn it off for your whole system, but during my research many people advised against it, since it's there for your computer security after all. Here how I disable it for Marvel Rivals specifically. Press the window key and search for Exploit Protection. Open it. Click Program Settings tab. Click Add Program to Customize, and then click Choose Exact File Path. Find your install folder, choose the file called Marvel Rivals Launch Exe, and to find your install folder, if you install the game through the Steam, you can right-click on the game, hover over Manage, and click Browse Local Files to get your install location. Find Control Flow Guard, click Override System Settings, and make sure the sliders is switched to off. Click Apply and done. Your mileage may vary, but this worked for my setup. So if you have this problem, I think that this is quite a good thing to try, maybe. So you probably will get much better and smoother gameplay experience. We also get this concept art for the Miles Morales, and I think that this one looks like pretty strange. It's not the classic Miles Morales design, but the main question here is, how would Miles Morales work in Rivals without making him too similar to Peter? What about melee strategist using his invisibility and bioelectricity to support and heal the team? I even saw someone on Reddit saying make him like Miles G. Morales and have him be 2099 Prowler in this game. That could be interesting. Well, honestly, I think that these suggestions might be pretty good. Strategist would work for sure, but we definitely would like to see a really different design from the Spider-Man, because otherwise there will be just two similar characters or almost similar characters, so I'm not sure that this would be really good for the game. Also, 9k people really hate the new eyes of the Mantis and demanding black eyes to get back. And honestly, I'm not really sure why developers even changed it at the first place, because I think that previous one looked pretty good and dope. So yeah, I'm also agree with people who are not really like the classic human eyes for the Mantis, and we definitely want it back. And also, Cloak and Dagger can ult out of the Groot crowd control, and this is fascinating, saying the mud-facial liquor of the games. And I totally agree. So again, since Cloak and Dagger has a pretty lacking kit without any good escapes, their ultimate is really good to just escape the permadeath, obviously. So if you main them, I think that's a really great tip for you. So yeah guys, this is all for me for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you are, be sure to drop a like, comment and subscribe to my channel for more amazing Marvel Rivals content. See ya! Hey Rivalers! Sorry for interrupting, but only 1.7% of you subscribe to my channel. To support me and my channel, please subscribe and hit that like button. Thanks!